How's it going, you beautiful people? My name is Zach, and welcome back. I was the one that laughed that time.
I think I laughed because you laughed. I don't think I laughed because of the thing.
I was just smiling the whole time.
Guys, we're back.
Schmeezing.
And holy crap, thank you so much for 5K subs.
Have we hit 5K?
Have you hit 5K?
We've hit it.
How have you
guys.
not told us that before?
I don't know.
We've been sitting here for 25 minutes trying to
It
figure
happened-
out audio problems, and you didn't mention that we hit 5K subscribers.
Obviously you can tell it's been a minute. If you saw on like my little post or whatever, I was in Boston for the past week, for the entire week, away from these guys. And
we were so sad.
I missed you guys.
It was an experience not having Zach for a week.
That's for damn sure.
For Dan sure.
For Dan sure.
I know Dan.
That was horrendous. That was even worse. Just slapped me in the face.
So basically, we're back. We're finishing
Ow.
out the second
Sorry.
half of
It's okay.
the anthology of Taylor Swift's The Tortured Poets Department. And we have a little bit of news. The next album that we will listen to, based off of your votes,
Is...
It's Folklore! It's
oh no. I love when that happens.
you guys chose for us to listen to Folklore.
Can you angle it down a little more?
Which we are super excited about.
Well, you can start the sentence over too.
You guys chose for us to listen. I think all of us have kind of listened to bits and pieces of it, but we're excited to kind of like take a deeper dive with it and have a good time, because that's what we're here for.
I personally am so excited because it's folky.
I thought you were going to say because it's folklore. I was like, okay.
I mean,
it is folklore.
And I've really enjoyed all the folky tracks from this album, so I'm sure that I will enjoy that album very, very much. I've also just heard generally good things about it from like friends and such. Should be a good time.
We've also, I don't know how much we've addressed on the video versus just like online social media and stuff. It sounds like people kind of want to just like hear us talk about like how we became friends too. There's a lot of questions about that.
Which is very sweet.
And we can go on a deep dive within our friendship. We react to our friendship.
we could film in the living room.
We could film in the living room.
I don't know how,
but if there are people that are actually curious about the origin of whatever the Truette is, we're happy to do that.
It has a good story.
It does.
I enjoy it.
There's a good plot line.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you know what? I feel like if I keep riffing, it's just gonna get dead. So we're just gonna jump right in, guys. We have
like it's not dead already.
We've got 7 tracks left. As always, let us know what you think in the comments.
You know what we should do?
What?
Every single video we should shout out.
Do you have someone right now?
Shout out Alyssa.
Yeah, shout out Alyssa.
Shout out Alyssa.
Shout out Alyssa. We shouted her out over
I know.
one that we did, but
Do you have someone in mind?
no, I'm just thinking of a random name. Like there's somebody watching this with the name Brian.
Teresa.
Shout out Teresa.
Shout out
Thank you
Teresa.
so much for your support.
We're
hope you
so
enjoy the video.
we're so grateful for you, Teresa.
Without
Free
further
Shabaka
ado,
do.
track number, what is it, 25?
25.
Is I Look in People's Windows.
That's totally not creepy.
No.
Not at all.
No.
No.
I had died the tiniest death. I spied the catch in your breath. Out, 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 out. South, south, south.
Ooh.
A feather
I've taken a
taken
train
by
south.
the wind and close. They have their friends over to drink nice wine. I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time?
Whoa.
I think immediately this is about social media. Rose golden glows, like filters, looking through people's like digital windows. Like, posts
It's about like
online.
stalking somebody on Instagram, maybe.
Yeah, I like it.
Go to the little tagged photo tab.
You ever see people who like their caption is like "funny seeing you here"?
Now, 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 now. I tried searching faces on streets. What are the chances you'd be down, 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 down?
I went downtown today.
I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time?
Cool.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Can you get back to the lyrics? I like the
Oof.
Wow, I lost it all.
Dan's like,
I
I
look
like the.
just lose consciousness of my existence.
I feel like that's your natural
like
being.
Yeah, that's true. I like the theme of it being like social media and like the if only. I figured it out. I remembered. It's kind of like looking online and fantasizing yourself in somebody else's situation. Like thinking of the if only. Like if only this happened. Like
Yeah.
what if I were them? If only I were them. If only this happened. If
That's
only,
one of my favorite writing concepts, like the what if
Mm-hmm.
concept.
I like it a lot. It's relatable to many, and she does a good job portraying it. It's also I like the length of the track
Yeah,
too.
it's a
not
very
like,
short
Same.
song. I think it's it's gotta be the shortest track on the album.
Yeah.
Wicked short. Alrighty, I said wicked short. I've been in Boston too long. Track number 26 is The Prophecy.
Mm.
Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle, and it was written, I got cursed.
Oh, this reminds
like
me of
Eve
something.
Got bitten. Oh, was it punishment?
I cannot place it.
To the sky and said, please, I've been on my knees, change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company to speak
I really
to.
like the way that melody works. It's like the entire verse that like the leading tone,
Yeah.
the 7 does not come through at all. I don't think it plays even one. It starts on the 2, first of all. The intro starts on the 2 chord, and then it just goes like this whole way, and then the first time we hear that leading tone is the first chord on the chorus, and that's so cool.
I love a good chorus that starts with the 5 chord, baby.
Chorus on 5.
Chorus on the 5.
I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah!
Cards on the table, mine play out like fools in a fable. Oh,
It's the no, that note. Like she sings every note in the scale besides and then the first time that note comes through is in the chorus.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a half step, so it resolves to this note.
This is the note.
Shout out Marilyn.
cards on the table, mine play out like fools in a fable. Oh, it was sinking in, sinking in. Oh, him. Please, I've been on my knees, change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. A greater woman stays
So
cool,
warm.
but I howl like a wolf at the moon.
Can you put that video of the wolf that's like sitting down under a tree, like under moonlight? You know what I'm talking about?
Like, yeah, maybe.
I'll send it to you.
Okay, great.
Faith, but even statues crumble if they're made to wait. I'm so
Wow, that's a cool line.
afraid I sealed my fate. No sign of soulmates. It'll be okay.
Wow. Violin line?
Yeah, just so in the back.
I love how
You think that's a live violin?
I think it has to be.
I don't think it is. Cause it sounds like a section almost.
It kind of
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's no way that's one naked violin.
Yeah,
naked violin.
yeah, that sounds like BBC Symphony Orchestra.
British Broadcasting Company.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that actually who makes it?
Yeah.
Why did
It's a great sample library.
Why did they make a plugin?
You're a great sample library.
Dude, thank you. I was waiting for you to say that.
Beneath, let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to?
I don't remember which song it was on this album, but there was another song that like the phrasing made the song keep
Mhm.
going.
I remember what
I
you're
don't
talking. I remember
what song
talking
it
about
was,
that.
But this is similar, where it's like da, 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 da. I feel like a fucking choir
About
teacher.
if they can
Was that no? I think that was from Midnight. I think we talked about it with Paris.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
Midnights.
great
Yeah,
Wow.
that was the
line.
Midnight's 3 a.m.
Wow.
Ready?
I'm
Remember?
a fake fan.
There is some.
Where else?
Yes. Yeah.
the prophecy. Who do I have to speak to? I guess a lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman was I, but I looked
do.
Do you guys know, isn't a prophecy a thing that will come true no matter what?
Yeah.
So changing it is like an oxymoron, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you can't change a prophecy.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was really cool. Definitely one of my favorites on the whole thing. So I remember, just want to fact check it too. It's a lot of, is it Aaron Dessner on?
That was very
This-
Dessner coded, yeah.
Yeah, I really, really like his style of production. I think it's
You're gonna love vocal.
Yeah, that was up my alley as well. It's just, I love picking guitar. It's like my favorite type of
The finger picking and
background
everything.
instrumental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we listen to Cassandra now?
Yeah, we can listen to, because that's
Cassandra
the next.
Jenkins?
That's the next track
Oh,
on the
man.
album. So
I got a
think we can-
crazy poll again if you guys want it.
Whenever you're
Cassandra
ready.
Jenkins is like an indie folk artist, and she has an album called An Overview of Phenomenal Nature, which is like very airy and like instrumental. Just like, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in my life. So if you like indie like folk, listen to Cassandra Jenkins. She is incredibly influential and just really talented and really good.
Sick.
Can we see who the song's about? Who is Cassandra?
Oh no, not this.
Cool. No information.
Okay. Track number 27 is Cassandra.
I was in my new house placing date.
Oh,
What is the song? It's from
that's
Folklore.
Hamilton.
That's Hamilton.
Yeah,
That's
that's the first song in Folklore, right? Dude
It
just
was-
melted.
And what if I like a cardigan? Oh my god, it's cardigan.
I love the way you just looked at me.
It's also satisfied from Hamilton.
Thank you.
I pass it and lose track of what I'm saying. 'Cause that's where I was when I got the call. When the truth comes out, it's quiet.
It's really interesting to rhyme riot with quiet, but keep them both as one syllable words
Hmm.
rather than split. Like
In the streets, there's a raging riot.
ride.
When,
Like she opens that vowel, ride, and then
when the
here's
truth
quiet.
comes out, it's quiet.
Like there's no diphthong on it.
Yeah.
So they filled my cell with snakes. I regret to say, do you believe me now? Twisting all my smiles into snarls.
That low
They
vocal.
say what doesn't kill you makes you aware. So they set my life in flames. I regret to say, do you believe me now?
I'm trying to figure out what it's about.
Same.
They
Yeah.
knew the whole time that I was onto something. You can mark my words that I said it first in a morning warning. No one heard.
I like the modulation.
I patched up the crack, I'm saying.
Tonal or time?
'Cause
Tonal.
that's where I was when
Because it moves
I
from 4 in the
lost
chorus
it
and 3 in the
all.
verses.
Yeah.
Do you believe me now?
Is it about Kim and Kanye?
I have no idea. Like
Maybe?
I'm so lost.
Because
The
the
symbolism?
snake motif from Reputation.
We don't know that
Yeah,
yet.
I don't know anything about rotation.
Fuck you guys.
Maybe that's why we don't. At least I
Yeah.
can't figure it out. When they said when it's burn the bitch, they're shrieking. I don't know if it's the musicality or whatnot, but it kind of reminds me of the Salem witch trials.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they killed Cassandra first. Like they thought
Yeah.
she was a witch, so they killed her first. and,
This
like,
also
she
is
was
very
tough.
giving Great War. The Great War.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
guys
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that track.
yeah.
That's a good
Absolutely,
point.
100%.
I was onto something. You can mark my words that I said it first in a morning warning. No one heard.
I think mourning there can be interpreted two ways, like mourning
Right.
and like a mourning type
Yeah.
of day, which
Yeah.
is cool.
No one heard. Not a single word was heard.
Jeez.
Her range is crazy.
When
Yeah.
the firestone's thrown and quiet, it's so quiet.
My guess is it's either about Kim and Kanye or about Scooter Braun. Because it's about, like, to me, it's very much like with both of those situations, like she was kind of like speaking out about it and like talking about it, but people were still kind of like on their side. Like everyone was on like Kim and Kanye's side until like Kanye like really like started being a Nazi and all that. And then with Scooter Braun, like very recently, a lot of artists jumped ship from his
As they should.
from him being their manager.
Right. Yeah, no, it's definitely one, like, it's very dense lyrics. If you guys know, definitely in the comments, give us a little bit of help. I think you're from, like, the very shallow amount of logic that I have and knowledge I have with all this, I think definitely I agree with what you're saying, too.
I just don't know which one, but the snake motif is giving us, like, the Kanye days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, definitely would like to hear what you guys' thoughts are on that track.
Yeah.
Production-wise, I thought it was really sick.
It's very cool.
It
It's
is
very pretty.
Super cool, very lust.
Very,
Lust. Is that the right word for that?
yeah. I think
Robust.
Lush, not
Lush is
lust.
good.
What am I?
I can see lust too. It's very like I said, witchy. There's a lot of
Yeah. It's like a mob.
kind of reminds me of Lana Del Rey a little bit. When I think witch, I think Lana Del Rey. Just
Track number 28 is Peter.
Griffin.
That's Ronnie's dad's name.
Shut up, Peter.
Griffin.
I think it's probably about Peter Griffin.
C major.
Forgive me, Peter, my lost fearless leader, in closets like
Fearless?
cedar.
I'm sorry. That's gonna be the perfect cut scream of all time.
Great. Should we start over?
Yeah. Can we start the whole video?
Yeah.
Let's start this song.
From the
over.
top.
Track number Peter is 27.
8.
Can I get a please, burger cheese?
Forgive me, Peter, my lost fearless leader, in closets like cedar, preserved from when we were just kids. Is it something I did, and I didn't wanna calm down? You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep.
Who is this about?
Peter.
Thank you. No, but seriously, who the fuck is this about?
I have no idea.
Maybe like a childhood friend.
No.
Okay.
Shut that down immediately.
Well,
Wrong.
I don't know. Maybe.
Chat. Who is Peter? Or who is portraying Peter?
Griffin?
Hey, Taylor. What an awful Peter Griffin.
You know what you should do?
Oh, it's Peter Pan.
Oh,
about-
okay. I wasn't that far off with like a childhood friend though, right?
Mark is directing a production of Peter Pan, and I'm gonna see it, but I've never seen Peter Pan before.
Well,
so.
you will.
Oh, I will.
um,
And then I'll listen to this again, and I'll go. That
Oh.
makes so much sense.
It's a production of Peter Pan
All right.
with entirely senior citizens.
Yes, dude. Here we go.
Are you still a mind reader, a natural scene stealer? I've heard great things, Peter, but life was always easier on you, and I didn't wanna hang around.
I don't know how this is applicable to her in real life. But
We said it was just goodbye for now.
I like it though.
You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Cause love's never lost when perspective is earned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25, and the shelf life of those fantasies is expired. Lost to the lost boys chapter of your life.
There
Forgive me, Peter. Please know that I tried to hold on. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up. You said you were gonna grow up.
There.
Then
Good
you
work,
were
Dan.
gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep.
says it almost like, the said you were gonna grow up and you were gonna come fly. Like, she does that so many times that it feels like it's just like a promise that's been like ingrained in her head, just like over and over and over and over again, and then that resolution at the end is that it just never just never happened.
Floated out into the...
I feel like
like Peter Pan.
the way I'm thinking of it is almost like her, and I don't know if this is what other people think, but it's almost like her not necessarily telling the story of Peter Pan and Wendy, but also kind of like her disassociation with youth and stuff, because Peter Pan is such like a childhood memory, I feel like, for so many people, and saying like Peter said that she was gonna go find Wendy or whatever is also like, you thought that your childhood would always stay, but like it's becoming, I don't know what I'm saying.
It's fleeting. Like
yeah. Like this longing for the childhood that you had and the memories that came from that, and realizing that it's not always gonna be a consistent thing, and you're always trying to find it. You're always trying to find like that innocence that you always liked as a kid. But
I thought a lot about growth. If you specifically focus on growth, like, it doesn't happen, you can't intentionally be like, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and grow. Like, it naturally happens throughout your life. So if you think to yourself, like, am I growing? Like, are you even gonna grow? Or do you just have to like let it take its course?
Exactly.
I thought a lot about that in my life.
That was maybe the most insightful we've ever been.
Wow.
That was good.
This song is about the 2009 cartoon movie starring Miley Cyrus and John Travolta, Bolt.
Bull. I was like, I thought you were talking about Peter Pan.
I thought you were talking about Peter Pan too. I was like, what?
Dude, great movie shout out.
Bolter.
All right, track number 29 is The Bolter.
Me when I'm a mechanic.
Me when I run.
What is your agenda? I'm a mechanic. No? Alright.
By all accounts, she almost drowned when she was 6 in frigid water.
Ready? Let's all three of us, deep breath. Ready?
And I can confirm.
Hey, by the way, did you guys know this song?
By everyone except her own father.
If you think about it, you can make a crazy DJ mix with Taylor Swift songs and C minor.
Yeah, this is exactly the song I want to hear at the fucking club.
Yeah.
By all accounts, she almost drowned when she was.
Alright, we're gonna start over.
And I can confirm she made a curious child.
Delay is
ever
crazy.
reviled by everyone except her own father. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening.
It's a really cool melody.
Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish she wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing. Flashed before her eyes.
She loves a post-chorus on this album.
He was a cat, wanted her bad, just like any good
distortion
trophy
also.
hunter.
On what?
On her vocal.
And she likes the way it tastes, taming a bear, making him care, watching him jump, then pulling him under. And at first blush, this is fate. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening.
I love this melody.
Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish he wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing. Flashed before her eyes.
The drums are so subtle that like you don't even notice them.
I like you
Unless
just
you,
said
like,
that, and I was
actually
like, wait, this
listen to
drum.
them.
Yeah.
Like they blend so well in the mix.
Didn't even notice the drums.
And it feels like they're pretty, like the drums are pretty busy.
Yeah, there's a lot
They're
going
still
on.
just not overpowering.
Men of many faces, first they're off to the races, and she's laughing, drawing aces, but hearts are hers for the break in theirs. Escape and escaping. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. She was leaving.
This song,
It felt
I figured out why I love the melody so much. It sounds like it could be on any one of her albums if the production was just a little bit different.
I was gonna say it sounds like it's from the vault. Like it sounds like it could be on Fearless or
Yeah.
It's Now.
This just
Yeah.
feels
the
like
earlier
a
stuff.
culmination of everything she's ever written, and
Let's get that acoustic essence
it.
from Folklore
Yeah.
Evermore.
She's got the guitar, she's got the drums,
The singing.
the singing, the
Jack Antonoff. Hang
that's all
on.
you need.
Well,
It's definitely Destner now that I said that.
you silly man.
Silly man.
It's got Aaron Destner.
All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes.
That's cool.
It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive.
Cool.
Splendid.
Lovely.
Um,
I really like that song.
subject matter, it's in my interpretation, it's about a girl who always gets scared
Of
when,
commitment.
when things are going well, and she'll look at one thing like a faucet leaking or something like that, and she'll like freak out and bolt away.
Remember when
If
had
that
a
ain't me.
That is not me at all. What'd you say?
Remember when we had a pipe leak?
Yeah.
No, it was a single screw that was just a little loose.
I was freaking out.
We don't have any-
We called the plumber.
Am I the bolter?
Bolter.
we
I think
just-
the plumber was the bolter, and that's
That was great. That was really good.
Track number 30 is Robin.
guys.
Robin
guys,
from One Piece?
guys.
Him?
No, this is a How I Met Your Mother reference, and also we need to listen to this track because we need to give it another listen because it's the least listened to track on the album.
Wow.
Yeah, so here we go. It's gonna be okay, man.
Bro, why? Why is every fucking song?
May you reign, you're an animal. You are blood.
You're gonna break my chair, aren't you?
Let's start from the beginning.
Let's start from
let's
the
start
beginning.
Do you think
Wait, I'm so sorry. I love how the last 3 songs have all started the exact same way where we'll play it. Mark will have a little fit, and then we will restart the song. Sorry, go for it.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh, when you open up Logic, is the default key C major?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, but they produce in Pro Tools.
When you open up Pro Tools, is the default key C major?
Probably C major is just
Yeah.
the default key.
Yeah.
Give it up for C major, everybody.
Do you hear that? Is that in the song?
The
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Long may you reign, you're an animal. You are bloodthirsty. Strings tied to levers, slowed down.
Whoa.
Clocks tethered, all this showmanship to keep it.
It's weird that
That
those kicks.
sound design is so cool.
It's so interesting that those don't come on. It only comes
Yeah,
in the
on the
second measure of the free chorus.
The way that they like.
It comes. It just skips the first measure. It's on the second, third, and fourth measure. But
Yeah.
Idea. Strings tied to levers, slowed down. Clocks tethered, all this
Sound design is so creative.
showmanship to keep it.
It,
for
like,
you.
It's not panning left right. It's panning like front back.
yeah.
Like as they keep going, it gets further back into your head.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they did that, but it's very cool.
Wilder and lighter.
I don't think it's about Robin Schabotsky.
What gives you that idea?
Covered in mud, you look ridiculous, and you have no idea in sweetness. Way to go, tiger. Higher and higher. You got the dragonflies above your bed. You
Oh, that
have a
phrasing.
favorite spot on the swing set, but now we'll curtail your curiosity. And sweetness.
That's pretty.
Woo! That's really pretty.
That was a really pretty ending. I don't know the subject matter at all. I don't know what she's singing about. I tried figuring it out.
The only thing that I thought, and it's not, I thought it was about Travis Kelce because she said like covered in mud or something, but I didn't look too much into it.
Covered in mud? Oh.
I don't know. Robin Hood,
Because we had the Peter Pan bit.
and it's like all kind of the poetry theme.
Any news?
The Destiners always name demos after people and places. I wonder if Aaron named the instrumental Robin and Taylor just ran with it. Wasn't that how Dorothea happened as well? Yes, it was. Robin is Aaron Destiner's son.
Oh,
I
that's
like it.
cool.
That's very
it.
sweet.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Guys, wow. I almost just like hit play. Guys, 31 tracks.
31. I can't
Over-
wait to react to Red.
Over 1 month. Yeah, Red's 29.
I know. We really wanted this one out, didn't we? When did the album come out?
April 19th.
Oh my god. It is May 12th.
Listen.
Listen, we're
working.
so
We
busy.
have been
Working
very busy.
people.
And it's the end of an era. No pun intended.
Look at that.
Sorry. Here we go, guys. Track number 31 is the manuscript. Thank you so much for watching. Like,
We're gonna
comment,
do a
subscribe.
sign off at the
We're
end.
gonna-
Yeah, I know.
And as always,
Fucking Christ.
Can we start over?
yeah.
Okay.
Fucking Christ.
Here is the
You just heard
manuscript.
the first note.
And watch it.
Oh no.
I'm fucking done.
I love how it was this cute just piano, just like C major chord, just to say fuck you, Mark Sokolson. Ready, Mark? Guys, here we go. This is so.
Though I do love this vibe.
You may kiss the bride type beat.
Canon and C.
Is that what Canon C is?
Well, it's canon indeed, but
Fuck.
Now and then she rereads the manuscript of the entire torrid affair. They compared their licenses. He said, I'm not a donor, but I'd give you my heart if you needed it. In the age of him, she wished she was 30 and made coffee every morning in a French press. Afterwards, she only ate kids' cereal and couldn't sleep unless it was in her mother's bed. Then she dated boys who were her own age, with dartboards on the backs of their doors.
That first half, it was so empty instrumentally that it felt like she wants you to focus on the words, the
Yeah.
lyrics. Like all of the content, all of what you listen to in that first half is like what she is speaking, what she is saying.
Yeah.
And obviously it's picking up now.
love that 2 against
And
3.
the years passed like scenes of a show. The professor said to write what you know. Looking backwards was alight with the sparks, and the tears fell in synchronicity with the score. One last souvenir from my trip to your shores. Now and then I reread the manuscript, but the story isn't mine anymore.
Wow.
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 I have so little to say about that one.
It's-
In a good way. Like,
Yeah.
that might be one of my favorite tracks on the album.
There you go.
Once again, I think I'm not quite sure what the subject matter is. I know it's like handing something down to someone and then them learning from it, like a manuscript thing you
Yeah.
learn from. But I don't really know what the
It's
context is.
To
in
me,
the
that's like
scenario.
writing her music and like passing her her story and her life like on to
Which is
her
such a.
audience.
Yeah, that's cool. I
It's
like
kind
that.
of a parallel to Clara Bow too, in a sense, you know.
And the Tortured Poets, like the track "The Tortured Poets Depart." apartment.
Right. It kind of tied it together again.
She's been through so much like hurt and anguish and just like stress and trauma in her life. Like what is it for?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like she
what
wants
is she-
people to learn.
Yeah.
this intention behind it.
Everything is intentional.
Yeah, I agree. I really liked the energy of this back half. It was very storytelling-esque.
Yeah.
Some really cool productions and stuff. I think Aaron Dessner and Jack Antonoff definitely complement each other in a way where they're both showcasing Taylor's songwriting very strategically. And I think it just feels like two different albums, which is cool.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, it
got a
does.
lot of variety. It's a very, very long album.
Go to the very top. How 2
2
hours.
hours.
And
2
2
hours and 2 minutes.
Wow. Took us like 2 hours to listen to the first half.
But
You're
it's
not
crazy.
exaggerating.
I mean, we go back to the fact
It's
that
so
she was
dense.
probably
very dense.
like making this album while she was on tour, which is like
How do you fucking do that?
Yeah.
it is crazy.
Like, oh my
Crazy.
god.
I don't know, and just lyrically so dense. Definitely, again, like we all know. At least me personally, I don't know about you guys. Like I just lyrics go over my head
Same.
so quick.
Big time.
So anything you guys can do to kind of like help explain in the comments is always that's
100%.
always been very appreciated. We look at all the comments. We have a lot of fun actually looking at the comments. Yeah, anything you guys want to say in the comments about what you think these songs are about, we would love to have those conversations. Just kind of try to decode everything because there's so many layers.
We do look at them. We shouted out Teresa earlier.
Yeah, shout out Teresa.
You know who you are.
But
Alyssa, you know who you are.
yeah.
Izzy, you know who you are.
Izzy, Marilyn, come on.
Peter.
Peter, Robin.
London, Daddy.
Post Malone. Jesus.
On that
Anyways,
note,
guys.
Daddy is a crazy pull.
Sorry. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We're going to have an explanation video of what this is
At some point.
at some point.
Give
And
us a month.
Or
keep
more.
a lookout for Folklore up next on the Truette channel.
Folklore is.
We're not editing that in.
Guys, thank you so much for 5K subs.
Yeah.
Seriously, like we were at 1K subs back in December, and it's crazy. It is so cool.
That is insane.
So, and it's thanks to you guys too.
And it's thanks
So,
to you.
thanks,
We're gonna
guys.
do reactions to other things that aren't Taylor Swift as
Yeah.
well. Billie Eilish's new album, when it comes out, we're definitely reacting to that. Other albums that I can't think of because I was only thinking about the Billie Eilish album, we're gonna react to those too. So
Do you guys want to react to the Remy Wolf album when it comes out?
yes.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's all we got. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Bye. Thanks for
Bye.
watching. Much love.
Okay.
What a
now
great
that-
way to end it.
Well, now that that's over.